Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Austin Reaves says he has to be better scoring the ball after Game 2 loss. While the Lakers' loss to the Nuggets in Game 2 was a brutal ending, there were some positives. Anthony Davis was sensational, LeBron James dominated in certain stretches, and D'Angelo Russell had a resurgence with 7 three-pointers. Still, the team fell short, and while they can't dwell on the defeat, some players can improve their performances to help end this 10-game losing streak against Denver. Austin Reaves discussed how he could be better after scoring just 9 points in his 33 minutes of play. Obviously, I got to be better scoring the ball, Reaves said post-game. Be more aggressive. I got a couple good looks in the first quarter that didn't fall. That's on me, and I have to be better. It's a team effort and, like I said, we'll watch the film and get better from it. So far in this series, Reaves is averaging 11 points per game on 38% shooting. That's a significant dip from his 15.9 points per game on 48% shooting he did during the regular season. To beat a juggernaut like Denver, everyone has to be on top of their game. Reaves is the kind of player who should be ascending, not looking like a shell of himself during these moments. Russell took a lot of flack after a subpar Game 1 performance, but responded with a stellar Game 2. In contrast, Reaves played poorly in both games, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I'm not advocating for more fan frustration or attacks on players, but criticism of Reaves' game in this series seems justified. This team has struggled offensively during the second half of games versus Denver, and instead of being an X-factor, he's been one of the main contributors to this weakness. Recognizing a problem is the first step to resolving it, and the good news is that Reaves is self-aware of these shortcomings. He's always responded to adversity with performance, whether going from being an undrafted player to earning a starting spot on the Lakers or getting benched earlier this season and regaining his spot. I expect Reaves to bounce back, but he better do it quickly. The Lakers are halfway towards elimination, so the time is now to respond and return to playing I'm him basketball. Darvin Ham responds to AD's bold post-game comments. Anthony Davis seemingly took a shot at LA's coaching staff after a crushing Game 2 defeat, and Darvin Ham has since responded. After the Lakers' 101-99 loss at the hands of the Nuggets, Davis said, "We've shown that we're more than capable. We have stretches where we don't know what we're doing on both ends of the floor." Davis's comments definitely came from a place of frustration, especially after the team thought the officiating in the dying minutes of the game went against them. Lakers head coach Ham was asked about AD's comments and certainly downplayed them. "I just think sometimes plays don't turn out the way you think they should," Ham told the media on Wednesday after practice. "The frustration sets in a little bit. But I don't think it's, for us, not being organized. I think I have incredibly talented coaches all along my staff, and we pride ourselves on, whether it's a practice or shoot-around, games, whatever, we pride ourselves on being highly efficient organization. So I would just chalk that up to being frustrated, it's an emotional game the way it ended and all of that. But I'll agree to disagree on that one." Having the head coach and a star player disagreeing on the eve of a super important Game 3 isn't ideal. Being 3-0 down against the defending champions could very likely mean that your season is over. The Lakers will at least get the home court advantage this game. LeBron James has blasted the officiating in Game 2 of the first-round series between the Los Angeles Lakers and Denver Nuggets, which the Lakers lost 101-99 on a Jamal Murray game winner. Speaking to the media after the game tonight, James was especially frustrated with the replay center appearing to get an easy call wrong. "I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest," he said. "D'Lo clearly gets hit in the face on a drive. What the F do we have a replay center for if it's going to go like that? It doesn't make sense to me. It bothers me. And then I just saw what happened with the Sixers-Knicks game too. Like, what are we doing? It's f-ing stupid." Lakers warned against adding rumored $215 million target. The Los Angeles Lakers are down 0-2 to the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, and their season could be ending soon. If they fall to the Nuggets for the second year in a row, it's likely there could be some significant changes. Atlanta Hawks guard Trey Young has often been linked to the Lakers and could be a strong trade target for the team this offseason. However, not everybody thinks it's a good idea. Fox Sports' Skip Bayless doesn't believe Young is a fit in Los Angeles at all. What was the biggest mistake LeBron James ever made? Bayless said during the April 18 episode of Undisputed. It was Russell Westbrook. And there's a lot of Russell Westbrook operating in Trey Young. By the way, Trae, he's a good guy. He's a nice guy. He's fun to be around. So, that's never an issue. He's been 6 years in this league now. He has led the NBA in total turnovers over those 6 years by far. Bayless is correct in his assessment that Young has a turnover problem. The 4.4 turnovers a game he averaged this season would have been the worst in the NBA had he reached the 65-game threshold. That said, many great players turn the ball over at a high rate. LeBron James and Luka Doncic were both top 5 in total turnovers this season. Since the Lakers won the championship in 2020, the team has struggled to be a consistent contender. Much of that has been due to the team's inability to put a good roster around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Lakers tried to do a superstar trio by adding Russell Westbrook, but that turned out to be a disaster. While Skip Bayless compared Trey Young to Westbrook, they are different in a lot of ways. Young is a significantly better shooter and is much younger. However, he is plagued by some of the same issues. He's not very efficient as a scorer and turns the ball over a lot. It's hard to see how Young moves the needle for the Lakers, but it's understandable why they'd want to take a big swing if they lose to the Nuggets in the playoffs again. For his part, Trey Young has yet to express interest in moving to a new team. He likes Atlanta and made it clear that he hopes to remain with the team going forward. I mean, obviously, I want to be here. But I want to win too, Young said during his April 19 media availability. So, obviously, I've said that since I've been here, I want to be here, I want to win championships here, and do that. But I want to win, so that's pretty much all it is for me. That's my motto, and that's been me from the beginning. I believe it can be here. We got to make it happen. The Hawks have been stagnant in recent years and missed the playoffs altogether this season. It could be time for them to shake things up, and Young might be the most valuable asset. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Trey Young? Leave your opinion in the comments.